Good morning and welcome back to another week of BTHQ banter. I hope you enjoyed last week's jam-packed episode. This week's not going to be quite so busy, so we've got nothing on this weekend. It is Family Mac's birthday weekend. So yesterday was my Tom's birthday, today is Mr. Mac's birthday, and so this weekend is jam-packed with birthday shenanigans, and there are no classes here at the studio. So yeah, next week's fairly quiet as well, so I'm not sure exactly how much goodness you're going to get on this channel this week. Today is a quiet one. I've got Nicola coming in to do a crochet class with me this morning. She's coming to learn to make the road trip shawl by Zutiao, which is a really lovely shawl, and we shall see how the day progresses. So Tim's arrived.
I'm back.
He's back. You haven't seen him for a few weeks. We're going to be out here today with the battle ropes. Dun dun dun! I'm going to leave my cardigan on, it's a bit chilly.
What was that? Right, so what you'll do to start with, you can stand on this, is fine. So you do 30 seconds worth of singles, then you have a little breather. Then you'll do 30 seconds worth of doubles, both at the same time. Then you have another breather. Then we'll do 30 seconds where you do 4 singles, it's 2, 3, 4. Then you go down, up, up. 2 squat jumps, we'll do that. And I want you to try another one. 5 seconds worth of singles, so I'll count you down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the ropes, you're going to do a burpee and then come back up, but you can put your hand on the mat if you need to. Alright?
I'm going to take these off.
It's going to be fun.
Game begin.
I haven't skipped since I was about 10.
This is going to be fun. Gonna be fun.
Take your wing mirrors off.
We're gonna try. No, you won't. You'll be fine. You'll be all right. Yes. Oh, look. Telling me you've not skipped. That's the one. Telling me you haven't skipped. Look. All right. That's just showing off now. Nice. Now I'm under pressure. Now I'm gonna mess it up now. Got it now. Cross. No, so I can't do a cross. Rubbish.
So when you keep going and your trousers come further and further and further down with every skip.
We stuff out, but let's do slowly.
I want to give my viewers some something to watch.
Oh, that do.
Postman has just been with a delivery, and I think this is from Guthrie and Garney, and it will be, yes, scary. It is my jeans buttons, denim needles, zips, ginger jeans pattern, and oh, there's no thread. Oh, there is. Top stitch thread. And my denim. So I am going to be, oh, it's gone all funny light-wise. I am going to be taking part in next weekend's Ginger Jean workshop with Charlotte Newland. So I think I can hands up guarantee that next week's BTHQ banter is going to be a riotous affair. We have Charlotte here for 3 days with us, and I'm going to make a black pair of jeans, mainly because I've got some blue jeans that fit all right, and this one is going to be about making the perfect pair of jeans. So I'm going to go for black. They're going to be nice and smart, and I'm going for black top stitching. So call it boring but sensible. I'm going to get lots of wear out of them, bearing in mind that this little lot cost me £75 with postage, so that's quite a lot of money on top of the cost of the workshop. But I'm looking at it as CPD for me, so continuous professional development. It's going to allow me to learn something new, which is always good. Not that I have any intention of teaching it myself, it's definitely Charlotte's area of expertise. But also, once I've got this pattern, then it shouldn't cost me anywhere near as much to make them again, because I've got the pattern. I don't have to buy really expensive denim. In fact, my toile that I'm going to be making with Charlotte, I've got some hot pink denim that I bought in Utrecht on the fabric market, and I think it was about €3 a metre. So I'm going back there in September, and I know they have loads of gorgeous printed denims. So once I've cracked this pattern, every single pair of jeans afterwards is just going to get cheaper and cheaper and cheaper. So that's it for today. I'm not going to get the camera out anymore because there's really nothing more to film. I am now going to sit down and write the instruction document that comes alongside our next sewing club project, which I finished filming the making part of yesterday. I'm going to write the instructions out really clearly so I'm really happy with them, and then I use that as my script to then sit and do the to-camera parts, which is sort of my talking you through the instructions, and then I overlay all of the little making snippets that I got yesterday. So it's a long process recording those videos. So that's what I'm going to be up to this afternoon. So there's nothing really more for me to film here, and my camera battery is flashing. So I will see you again on Monday. Good morning, welcome to BTHQ Banter. It is Tuesday. So yes, yesterday was admin day. I didn't bother picking up the camera because actually we weren't here. Mum and I snuck off to Costco to pick up all the bits and pieces that we need to buy, such as milk, tea bags, coffee, etc, etc. We get through an awful lot of them here at BTHQ, as I'm sure you can imagine. I've previously done a video on my Costco trips, so I didn't bother taking you with me. I'll link it up here in case you didn't see it. But today is back to the studio. Now there's no classes today because I am having a day with one of my lovely pupils, Serena. We are going to be filming some tutorials for my YouTube channel. Now you have been asking me to do a tutorial on how I create pattern pieces for facings for garments that don't have them, and also how I line a bodice with facings and or a half lining. You've been asking me for about 2 years now, so I thought it was about time. And Serena has done a course with us recently to create a bodice through her pattern drafting course, and I thought she would be the perfect person to get in so that I can teach her how to do it and record it for you guys, which I thought would be a slightly nicer way of doing a tutorial rather than me just talking at you. So that is the plan for today. So we're busy filming, got the lights on as you can see. Serena is pressing over here. She's just got her facings done. And I've been making yet more designs behind the scenes for another secret squirrel, I'm afraid, but I can tell you it's a bag. And I've made a boo-boo, but it's a boo-boo that's worked to my advantage. So this shouldn't give too much away. I've already made one of these over there, I can't show you. So I'm now just making another one just to finalise my pattern and get all the instructions written down. But I've realised I changed the measurement between my zip tabs because I wanted it to be a bit bigger. But when it comes to then sewing my top of my bag together without giving you too much information, you can see I've not quite got the measurement right. So rather than waste these 2 zips here, because I've already top stitched them all down and got them all nice, I'm going to recut them correctly. But in doing so, I've realised I could come up with another bag design that I think you'd really like. In fact, it's been requested by one of my regulars who is a planner addict. So yeah, I think I might put these to one side and try something else with these and keep you posted. So we finished filming our tutorial. Serena's gone home with a lovely finished top. I have half finished my project. I've realised I needed to order some extra hardware, so I've done that. And I have created a first prototype of a new project from my botched project. So it's been a very constructive day. Not a lot I can show you at the moment, but I will do really soon, I promise. So the last day for BTHQ Banter is tomorrow, Wednesday, and Wednesday is a strange day. It's actually going to end up a bit like a Friday does. I've got 3 people in doing 3 different things all on the same day. So I will see you again tomorrow. Good morning and welcome back to BTHQ Banter. I haven't picked the camera up this morning, but it's already a busy hive of activity. Claire's come in to use the lounge. She's working on some of her crochet club projects. We've got the lovely Naomi back. We haven't seen her for ages. Hello. She's busy making a rectangular zip-up pouch. So that sounds really convoluted, but basically one of these little box bags with a zip in the top. And then I'm going to take you outside into the sunshine because the head gardener has arrived. Now she also goes by the name of studio support technician or mum, but today she is gardener. We've got 2 lovely pots outside the studio, and we went to Costco the other day and we picked up these gorgeous geraniums. Yes, well done, Claire. In BTHQ colours, so by the end of the morning the pots will be all nicely planted up. Good work, keep up the hard work. Claire's been in, she's made a little owl. Make him dance, Claire. He's gorgeous. He reminds me of Red from Fraggle Rock. You know, the one with the big red bunches. He's gorgeous. If you want to do this owl, then we do it as a class. But it's also one of the patterns in our Contented Crochet crowd, which I shall link up here. We've got more people coming today. So look, Viv's in. She's using our big tables to rubber stamp some paper, some birthday paper. That's a good way of making your own paper, isn't it? And then Elspeth is busy. What are you doing? Are you doing your Stevie?
Doing my Stevie.
Your dragon Stevie that you were cutting out the other week.
Beautiful, look at them.
It is such a lovely fabric. Little damsels in the tower, knight in shining armour, and there's a dragon there somewhere.
There's a dragon there.
Dragons. Burn it all down.
There's a tail there.
Oh, that was almost a spoiler. Call to action. If you happen to be at BTHQ and I'm not here and the flowers look dry, what do?
They water. Let me show you. Using the watering can.
Using a watering can? How do you use a watering can?
Be surprised. Geraniums don't like lots of water. They don't like to be soaked. So get your can, put it underneath the leaves and gently pour a little bit all around the edges, not forgetting the one in the middle.
Lovely. And the tap to fill the water up if you need it is just there. So I'd really appreciate that. If you happen to be at BTHQ when I'm not here, please can you give the geraniums a little bit of a water. Thank you, everybody.
And if you're at BTHQ and she is here, ask her if she's done it.
That's a really good plan, because I don't. Naomi's finished her little box. It's very cute. It's got a little tab on it, a zipper tab. And it's all got wadding inside it, so it's nice and poofy. What are you going to use it for, Naomi?
I don't know.
Pencil case?
Yeah.
Or you could put your little cross-stitching tools in there, couldn't you?
Makeup.
Yeah, you could line it with waterproof fabric.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
That'd be good. Very cute. Yay.
Really pleased. Really pleased.
So I've just cut out a kilo wrap dress and I decided to sew the darts in place, and then I'm going to put it all in a bag to sew up another day. But I thought I'll put the darts in because I don't think the markings will stay. It's quite a fiddly fabric, it's stripy. I had absolutely no intention of doing this. It isn't planned, it wasn't planned, but check it out. I could not have done that if I'd tried. Can you see the back darts in that garment? I can't. They're here. But look at that. Precision line matching. That is just pure fluke.
It's a mistake.
Why is it a mistake?
Because you didn't mean to do it.
Well, no, I didn't mean to do it, but it's bloody good that it's done, isn't it? I'm dead chuffed with that. How perfect. That is BTHQ banter over and done with for another week. I can't believe that we are now on week 20. Almost halfway through the year. It's quite frightening. But yeah, everyone's gone home. I have just spent the afternoon doing a bit of videoing. So I've recorded some voiceover for my next tutorial. And I've also recorded the So Many Questions tag, which you will probably get to see next week, I would think. So I need to get that edited and up, which will be quite an interesting video. And then what else have I done? Oh, I've prepped and cut out a kilo wrap dress, and then I've used the scraps to cut out another one of my frilly vest tops. I'll link the tutorial up here for you if you want to make your own. and I've also cut out some fabric so that I can record a tutorial for you on how to make your own pattern weights. So I've got a dish of them here, these little pyramid pattern weights, and everybody always asks me about them when they come to the studio, so I thought I'd do a little tutorial for you. So yeah, I've had a really productive day today, and obviously lots of people have got lots of things made too. Elspeth's just gone home, but she's almost finished. She's been cutting out and sewing a Tilly and the Buttons Stevie, and she has also cut out and put in a package the bits and pieces she needs to make her hanging travel organiser. This is one of the projects on our So Beautiful Things sewing club. I have challenged the girls in the group this week to at least cut something out. Even if they're not going to sew something, cut something out, get themselves ready to sew, pop it all in a plastic bag or a folder, so that when they do get a long awaited bit of sewing time, they can just grab their task and go. And everybody... Sorry, my camera cut out there. Where was I? Yes, so I've challenged them. They're making little packs of all of the things that they want to sew together as a little bit of a productivity challenge for the week, and they're doing well. So I will say over and out for another week. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the channel. If you do enjoy what you see here but you can't get to the studio, then just jump into our free group on Facebook. It's just like being here but online. I've linked it down below in the description. We'd love to see you there. So have a lovely day, and the rest of whatever the weekend has in store for you, I will see you all again next week.